Yeah. So real quick, I want to mention this.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this nerdy chick Zach keep trying to spit game to all the time for the past couple issues?
That was the girl he asked to the dance, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Violet. Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Violet.
Where's Angela?
Yes, that's a 5. We're the same person.
Jeez.
God, that was my next question. Where's Angela?
Yeah, man.
Yo, Violet kind of hot though.
Nigga. I'm not even going to address what you just said.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
It's corny time!
Here we are, the podcast heroes, discuss Toku like never before. Legion, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go, 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 fly, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, go Legion of Boo, Legion of Boom!
Welcome to the Legion of Boom podcast. It's us.
Yeah, that's it.
What's my name?
Just
I'm
us.
Ginga Erb. I'm Ginga Erb. These are the homies.
Yeah, it's your boy Zeo Blue 3. Fuck spoilers.
Wow, that's a subtweet right there. It's the fastest man on Toku Twitter, Vernon Rush.
You sound just like that.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, John. I'm just kidding. It's your boy Sentai 5 as usual.
That was incredible.
That nigga from Twitter.
That's all of us, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
just
all
a
of
bunch of Toku Twitter niggas doing Toku nigga things.
Just
Damn.
keeping it at 100. Shout outs to Legion Color Week, where we switch up the colors every day. I hope y'all enjoying that.
That shit's fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm appropriating every Sentai I haven't seen.
All right.
I know. This nigga wrote put a 5-man Avi on. I'm like, I know for a fact he does not know what that is or where he.
Bro, the fact Ro had a red Turbo Avi on, he just literally searched up Turbo Rangers,
Yeah, Turbo Rangers.
That's all.
expecting to get TJ or someone.
Yeah, and he was like, "Who is this nigga?" And he put it on his Avi. Anyway,
all right.
y'all want to talk about what comic y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to talk about Go Go or y'all want to talk about this nigga Tommy?
Let's just get Soul of the Dragon out the way.
Let's just talk about it.
Tommy got a comic book coming out that's like the premise is kind of cool. Like
Old man
it's,
Tommy.
It's basically Old Man Logan, but with Tommy. Like
He literally looks like him.
Tommy, yeah, the art's really good. That looks like JDF with a beard.
Yeah.
Like it looks just like him.
Yeah.
Forehead and everything. They got
yeah.
Tommy's son. Tommy's son is SPD Red, I guess. And I guess he goes missing or something. Is that what it was?
Well,
Yeah,
we
he goes
don't
missing.
know. He's an SPD cadet, and he goes missing on an undercover mission. And Tommy wants to get his baby boy back because otherwise, Catherine's gonna make him sleep on the couch.
This is a mix of Logan and Taken, so
It really is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like,
think about it.
is Cat gonna be in it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, Cat's definitely gonna be in it because he's married to her.
That's kind of raw. Shout out to all the niggas mad because it's Cat.
not
not
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
Because since it's not like the comics have been following anything from the show, so
I mean, it just confirms the season to remember is somewhat canon, I guess, with the fact
Right.
that Tommy and Cat end up together in the future.
Good.
That's right.
After Dino Thunder.
Right, after
Exactly.
Dino Thunder.
They reconnect. Screw you, Tommy and Kim shippers.
Yeah, that dog.
She
Kimberly
left
leaves
him.
this nigga.
She left
Right.
him. She broke up with him through a stupid letter and called him her brother.
Bro,
It's fuck Kimberly all day.
This nigga Rocky read it out loud to his
Yeah.
whole squad.
To the whole juice bar. That nigga Ernie was like, "What?"
While he was lifting those bogus ass 25-pound weights. Like,
They was trying to, dog. Not only was he lifting weights, but he was like completely dressed when he was lifting weights. The nigga had jeans and a button up on. I'm like, who lifts weights like this?
He's got to be.
going
He's
to
got to
work?
be Ranger ready, man.
right, the greatest Ranger of all time.
He is the greatest Ranger of all time.
That nigga,
Facts.
man.
Facts. Jeebus.
Okay, so is this a miniseries?
No, it's just one graphic novel.
Oh, it's one book.
Yeah, I think it's like 90 pages apparently. That's what rumor has.
Oh, that ain't bad then.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, hold on.
I'm interested, like, because I mean I'm pretty sure his son is gonna be a ranger because
Oh, yeah.
SPD has various squads, so obviously he's gonna be in a different. Obviously, his son is gonna be in a different squad from the ones that we know. Personally, I'm hoping that his son is a color that he was never. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
we were talking about that yesterday, and I actually do hope that too because like people always write these fan fictions about like the kids of the Mighty Morphin team that end up being the same color as their parents. I'm like, dude, switch it up. You think it's gonna be
It's
realistic
generic.
like that? Come on.
Right, like Tommy has been like all of the main male colors. Like it'd be cool if his son was like blue or yellow or something like that.
Yeah.
I've always pictured like his kid being either like a silver or gold, maybe.
I could see that
like
too.
Like a Sixth Ranger, but that's like a more of a common color now,
Mhm.
at least. So
Didn't SP like Rangers switching colors too? Because what's his name? Bridge. He was green, then became red, and then Sky also was red for a little bit. I'm guessing it might do something like that.
Yeah, because I don't think
probably.
I think this is actually going to be. I think like his son is probably going to either be part of like a special SPD squad, like a special squad, or he's going to be like C. Yeah, he's going to be like C or D squad or something like that.
Now I know the comics is different from the show, but the show did have Tommy's son as a ranger, and his son, like, of course, that's not.
Was that his son or his grandson?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. No, I mean like the one who picked the bigger one. Remember at the end of the episode, there was another dude that came in.
Yeah, and said he had to leave again.
Yeah, his communicator went off. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is it supposed to be him?
We don't know. It could
I'm so lost. I don't remember this.
Watch the season to remember. The Christmas episode is the.
I like the fact that we're getting a middle-aged Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, man, he old man mode.
He's not even. He doesn't even look that old. He just looks like JDF in a freaking Logan jacket.
He's dressed like Logan.
Yeah, exactly like him.
He got the same fucking jacket on.
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a Tommy fanboy. I'll admit it. I have no shame because he's my favorite character. And I know there's been a lot of like hate against it, and I understand where it's coming from because people just can't stand to have Tommy focus. But they have to keep in mind that like Tommy in the comics is different from JDF's Tommy. Two separate characters because the way he's been written in the comics is just like, damn, he's really good. He's got actual problems. He's got like mental problems too. He's mentally unstable because of the whole Rita thing. And I don't think people realize that because all they see from Tommy right now is just Draken.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know like a lot of people who started reading Shattered Grid haven't really read the issues before it, leading up to it. So like that's a lot of stuff there too.
Right. Not only that, but I kind of feel like they're treating Draken and Tommy like two separate characters now.
It's kind of like what they're doing right now, yeah. But even though they're technically the same person.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're the same body, they're the same dude,
just
two different paths. Like two separate characters. Mm-hmm. Right. Hence, which I feel like is why they changed his name to Draken.
Yeah, that's fine.
But without any further ado. Let's get into shout outs to LVP. Let's get into this issue of Go Power Rangers. I think it's number 10.
Yes, 10.
All right.
Yes, 10. All right.
So we start. Where do we start? We start in that flashback scene with Kim and the arrows talking to Bulk.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys want to take it away?
Yeah, and Bulk is like, they're like reminiscing about high school and stuff. Like, Bulk's like, oh, I used to love them chicken nuggets we used to eat in cafeteria. I'm like, you know what? This is nice.
It's so weird seeing Bulk in like such a serious manner, but then I realize it's not Paul Schreier's Bulk. It's just Bulk.
It's just Bulk.
Yeah.
Like and Bulk knows that she was a Power Ranger, and he was like, "Oh, thank you for all the times you saved us."
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. I was like, "Yeah, man, that's really nice." Because when I was watching In Space earlier this week or last week, I realized that Bulk and Skull never found out that Tommy and them was the Power Rangers.
No, never. Which sucks. I would have loved to find. Actually, no, they technically did that one episode of Mighty Morphin, but
they got their memories washed.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. It would have had a better impact if it was like Tommy and them revealing their identities.
Yeah.
But still.
It was nice. It was nice. Because like, it's like, no, I was going to say, they go from, what were you going to say, Five?
I was going to say, like, they go from, like, all these high school bullies, at least in the show, like, these really almost borderline bad bullies, and then they turn their life around by joining the police force, and then you show, like, no matter what, they always stuck by the Power Rangers side, no matter what. They always appreciated the Rangers.
Big Raw.
They don't get enough credit for doing half the shit they did for the Rangers, too, man. Remember King for a Day?
Oh, yeah, they went to another planet. Yeah, they went to another planet. Yeah.
They appreciate the Rangers, except for when the Rangers are in civilian. Because literally on the next page, Bulk is lobbing a water balloon at Billy's forehead.
Yeah. Because,
nice little contrast there.
It is a funny contrast, and Billy is quick with the reflex.
Nigga, I thought it was another Pudgy clone. I was like, this is not Billy caught a water balloon. How do you catch a water balloon?
I know. He would have had to go with the momentum just so it wouldn't pop in his hand.
Yeah, Trinity like, dang Billy, what the?
she was turned on. That's what she was.
Shout out to Trinity with the yellow highlights in her hair. I like her go. We don't really talk about the designs much in the comics, like the way they're drawn. But I really like the go look over the MMPR look.
Absolutely. I like that too. It's so much more like stylized, I guess. In a way.
Yeah, it makes them stand out. They draw each of them with personality.
Okay, yeah. Also, the every time they do like a Morphin Time panel,
it's
always something different for each issue too. And I love it so much.
I like the 5-way split screen when they did the last issue.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
No, the Jason one from before Shadow Good is my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, when he whispered it, he said it's Morphin Time.
Nothing beating that one.
That was the one at the dance, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, so after they like Billy scares he throws the water balloon back at Bulk and Skull, and he scares the piss out of him.
Yeah.
And there's a nice little reference to Skull's backstory with Billy, where he's like, "Hey, maybe we should stop picking on Billy, man, because
yeah,
Billy's not a bad guy." And Bulk's like, "Shut up."
Pretty much.
And then you cut to Kimberly with Matt, and Matt's back in commission. He's not crazy no more. At least you think he's not crazy.
Yeah, at least.
Kimberly goes to his room.
Take him to the basement or whatever.
He's in the basement.
I think it looks like a basement because it's always dark.
Dog, because there's no lights on. There's one light on.
And he's pretty much become a Power Ranger forum member, posting endless threads of Power Ranger theories.
From Ranger board.
He's literally got a Ranger board. Like he's got the
he really does
with the threads connecting to each person. He's like, Kimberly, I see it. I see it all. The Rangers, they're connected. They're after me. And Kimberly's like, maybe you just got attacked and that was it. Maybe
you're just the unluckiest guy ever.
That was too funny to me. I busted out laughing.
Dude, it's so funny because it reminds me of a lot of people on the internet who post Power Ranger theories. I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous.
And he spent a lot of time doing this shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they give like an explanation as to like why you don't see Matt as much, or probably won't see Matt as much. Because he's like, I'm going off the grid to protect you guys. And I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
You're about to die. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that part soon.
Oh my god.
And then we cut to Jason talking to Zordon about his dad, which is Jason thinks his dad is dying, and we saw last issue that he got a call from his doctor. He didn't say what happened because he's just like, oh, okay, I see, and that's it. Yeah, Jason is like, Zordon, is there something you can do to like save my dad? And like, I know like this isn't the way to go about it, but can't you just make an exception for once? And Zordon's like, if I had those powers, like humanity would never ever learn. And I like what he says, that knowledge earned is knowledge respected. That like that's a powerful line right there.
Yeah, it is.
Like also it's kind of brings you back to the first real issue of Shattered Grid when Tommy died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zordon don't bring him back.
Nah, if you could have bring back Tommy, he definitely bringing back your dad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, his dad's not dying. We don't even know exactly what's wrong with his dad yet.
I was about to say, did they say what's wrong with his dad yet?
They didn't say. He just thinks he's dying.
I think it's something terminal, bro.
He probably has cancer.
He probably got bad gas.
I'm his daddy.
Taze Jason's dad.
But in Jason and Zordon's conversation, another thing to add was Zordon says, "I watched many I love pass away, more than I can care to count. I've witnessed the innocent die and even sent those in charge to their end." 1969 team right there. That's what he's talking about.
Hey, 69, because they nasty on the field. Not a dead.
They're dead. They're big dead.
They dead. I'm surprised I remember them niggas, to be honest. They're only around for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Zordon was like, how did he get the morphers back? Zordon was like, ooh, I'm not going to do that again.
It does show that he never forgot about them and that he actually like still did feel crappy about what happened. Because they make it seem like in the regular comic that he just didn't really care. He's like, whoop, big whoop.
Yeah. It's almost like Go-Go is cleaning up their mess. Like Go-Go is like, hey man, it's a little harsh in that panel.
Yeah.
Maybe we should soften that up.
Because they literally were like, oh, how come you never told us? Like, how could you do that to those people? And he's like, it's very unfortunate that it happened. He's like, shit happens.
Niggas die every day, cuz.
Yeah, that's
I can't.
Next topic.
Do you have any more questions? Zordon, where's your neck?
Benzino looking ass.
Yeah. And then what happens after that? Okay, doesn't Jason like storm out? Like, man, whatever, Zordon, you ain't no help.
He just walks away. I think he storms out. He just walks away. I can't really tell.
Yeah, I think he just walks away because
he's crying. He's like bawling right now.
Yeah. So a monster attack pops off, and Principal Kaplan has put something in order where he's like, if a monster attack happens, all the students are locked down. Yeah, so now the Rangers can't morph, but luckily...
Who cares if the Megazord falls on school? You stay put, boys.
Exactly.
He calls it the Power Ranger Protocol.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
It's inconvenient for the Rangers, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That we're shown that monster attacks do affect the city, because the show doesn't really do that all the time.
No, it just magically rebuilds.
Let's just let's try to find out how much the death toll is on the show. Yeah. Spanning across 25 fucking seasons.
Jesus.
That's like half Earth's population.
Yeah, but luckily Matt did not take his crazy pills, and he pulled the fire alarm.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know why he did that.
Because he wanted to get out and get to the action.
Oh, that's why he did it.
Yeah, he only did it for himself.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like,
yeah.
Why did he do that?
Because remember, he's like, oh, I'm connected to the Rangers somehow. They're after me or whatever. The whole conspiracy theory.
Oh my God, Matt is definitely going crazy.
Yeah, he's tripping.
Yeah,
but what's attacking downtown Angel Grove, guys?
The Grave Zord.
The Hyukin Grave Zord.
The Thunder Zord.
Why is it so cool? Why is it so cool? Yeah, it is.
It's like an awesome mashup. It's like an awesome kit bash. It looks like Omegamon. Not Omegamon. Omnimon from Digimon.
Yeah, it looks like Omnimon. It does.
This Megazord's too clean, though.
It is. It looks better than Typhonus from the Pink issues. Yeah.
I thought that's what it was at first until I saw the head was different.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that Megazord, whoever did this shit clearly knows their history, because remember that way back in the day Mighty Morphin comic where Zed reconstructed the Thunderzords?
Yeah. Oh, this is it.
Yeah, this is literally, but just a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw somebody post it on Twitter. They were like, this Zord is the same as the one from the actual 90s comics that came out with the show.
Oh, yeah. That was Marvel's Power Rangers.
Yeah, Marvel's Power Rangers.
And Hamilton's. Yeah, whatever it was called.
I might talk about that one day, because Marvel's Power Rangers was funny, because they literally drew Aisha as Storm from X-Men.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to reread those, because they weren't that good, but it was nice to see.
Yeah.
You actually paid attention to continuity, at least try.
Yeah, man. So Matt pulls the alarm, they get out of class, it's morphin' time. Clean shot of his morphin' time.
Dude, it's probably one of my favorites that we've seen so far.
It's definitely about to be my header. No, you know what? No, it's going to be the Legion.
Legion's header.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a clean dinosaur power shot, too. It's funny. It's cool because they're on the same page.
I love that so much.
Future Kimberly is driving the Grave Zord.
Yeah.
And she's... it seems like she's talking from the Megazord, but actually she's not.
Nope.
She's actually at the command center with Zordon and Alpha.
Yeet.
And the Legion of Boom is going into a protest against all alpha violence. We're done with it.
Yeah,
I'm sick and tired of it.
I'm
Draken crushes Alpha 6's skull in the in space story.
Yeah.
Come on, once was enough. Now, in this issue of Go-Go, Alpha did not deserve that. Come on.
Black Dragon blew him up back in
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Back.
Jeez.
Way back.
Yeah, that was a major issue because they really needed Alpha back then.
Speaking of, no, forget Alpha, dude. The command center is just too open.
Forget. Oh, I thought you were going to say forget Alpha, the command center.
Yeah.
I was like, Alpha's a living creature.
Nah, not forget Alpha, but notice how it's every time. Hey guys,
man, Alpha deserves better.
Yeah. Speaking of that, bro, new Kimberly from the future gets into the command center. She's like, "Oh, thank God, my power coin still works."
Yep.
Nice little continuity nod there.
Because for those of you who know the show, you can only get into the command center if you have a what?
Coin.
There you go.
Power coin. Exactly. If you have a Chuck E. Cheese token, with a dinosaur on it.
But dude, all this artwork of the Gravezord fighting the Megazord. Well, not even the Megazord, just the Dinozords is awesome.
Heat.
I love how it prevented the Megazord from forming.
Right.
It's like Digimon all over again.
Yeah. And she's like, I know your attacks because I've done them with you before.
Yeah, it's the same Kimberly.
I love it.
It's awesome.
What did she do to Zordon to make him go stretchy mode?
I don't know. She probably did some power disruptor or something. I think.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. He goes like, "Oh."
Yeah, he starts stretching out.
Well, remember, because
this
Kimberly's from the future, right? So she probably learned from what Tommy did the first time when he came. Because remember when he came, he disrupted Zordon's.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're right.
Telepathy or whatever.
Yeah. Well, she didn't rip any panels out, but
yeah, she did something to him.
They don't even show what she did. I think she did. Nah. She put like some.
She just pressed some controls.
Yeah, I think so.
Zordon has an off switch.
He's got to go find his neck.
Stop coming for Zordon.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Protect your neck, Zordon.
Yeah. Then Rita Goldar asked about the Gravezord, and Rita's like, "I sent it." And
dude, I thought this was funny.
Yeah, Goldar's like, "Send me down to fight alongside the Zord." And Rita's like, "If I wanted you to die, I would have sent you down there already."
He's like, thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he's like catching L.
Yeah.
He didn't know whether to be flattered or offended when she said that. He was like, I don't, okay.
But don't you get the impression that she's going to double cross future Kim?
Oh, definitely. Right? She hates Power.
Yeah.
Well, let's take it back to even the first few panels of the issue, because I'm thinking that that flashback, that was something that happened before she turned evil. Like that was a good Kim, the one that was talking to Bulk. Oh, yeah. Skull. Yeah.
Well, maybe Kimberly isn't even evil.
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean? She's just really weird. I can't even say she's a good character because I don't know what her intentions are really.
Right, because I was thinking when I was reading this, I was like, I'm probably wrong, but maybe she's just training them. Maybe she's just getting them ready for something weird.
But then why is she with Finster 5?
I don't know.
And she addresses Draken as her lord, unless she's playing a double agent of some sort. Then
because Jason actually points it out. He's like, "Yo, if she wanted to kill her, she could have done."
Yeah, she could have. She could have. She watched them last issue.
Yeah, both times.
The reason why she was holding back was so, she can get into the command center. Or at least that's what I thought the point was.
I mean, I feel like she could have gotten into the command center any time.
Right. She got a power coin. She can just go in there, and she's already stronger than the Rangers. But she's not trying to kill them. Every time she fights them, she's like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go easy on y'all while I do something else." Yeah,
it's weird.
It's kind of like I said, I'm probably wrong, and this probably isn't gonna matter later in the future. But it's easy to assume she's kind of evil because she has a bow that looks like the Sword of Darkness.
Yeah,
but maybe she's not evil, just like Skull isn't evil.
Right? Yeah, she's probably just doing a double agent thing or something.
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, it's up in the air because we don't know anything about her.
Right. I'll just wait for more info on her, then I'll make a better guess.
Right.
So anybody want to explain to me why in the heck Matt jumps up on top of the building during a Megazord fight and is screaming and waving at Zach?
Because he's a complete moron.
And he thinks he's all connected to this somehow.
Yeah.
Still.
It was so funny because Zach was saying something and then he said Matt. And other Rangers were like, no. He said everybody follow Matthew. And then Billy or Trini or one of them was like, why would we follow Matthew? And he's like, no, look, Matt is over there on the building.
Yeah.
Yucking it up.
Dude, I wonder how the dinosaurs are going to beat the Thunderzords.
I don't think that's not even...
That can't be possible. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, otherwise, I feel like it just like defeats the purpose of having the Thunderzords later in the comics.
Also, shout out to the Thunderzords for repeatedly making appearances in the comics, even though they're not, they're not the Thunderzords.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like they're right. They're built into something else. But we as fans can tell that that's the Tiger Zord in the middle.
Yeah. I love that. Just like using all the old parts of the Zords that like remain after that battle.
I love that type of
big
stuff.
battle. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
Nah. Oh, Kimberly shows up. Kimberly shows up. It starts watching. Starts fighting evil Kimberly.
Can't wait for that next issue.
Yeah.
It's just hopefully,
yeah.
It's so hard to tell what's gonna happen here, especially with Go-Go. Like the Go-Go half is cool, but it's just weird. Like, where does this lead to? Right. All the action this isn't Mighty Morphin.
I feel like if it didn't have Shattered Grid on it, we wouldn't be thinking so hard about it.
Right,
like we would be like, okay, this is an arc with evil future Kimberly.
That's why. That's why. Like, I feel like I'm more invested in the main Shattered Grid story than the Go-Go part, because I feel like Go-Go shouldn't have to at least tie in.
Right.
But they want to improve sales, I guess.
I'm really enjoying Go-Go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever said that.
I was so skeptical, like when it was first announced last year. I was like, I don't know if I want to read this because.
Oh boy, I was big hype because I was like, I don't see Tommy nowhere on these covers.
And I gave the first issue a chance.
Yeah. Everybody was complaining like, oh, they're going to focus on Tommy all the time in the comics, and then Go-Go drops, and I'm like, aha! It's Mighty Morphin without Tommy.
I feel like not a lot of people read Go-Go that much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I wasn't even gonna peep Go-Go. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna stick to MMPR. But my comic shop just put Go-Go in there because I already had MMPR. I was like,
I had to beg this nigga to read it, for real.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I kind of had no choice but to pick up Go-Go 1 because my comic book guy just like put it in with all my Power Rangers stuff. He's like, oh, we got the new Power Rangers series in. I was like, oh, I kind of don't want to read it, but whatever, I'll give it a shot. And then boom.
I'm not the only person on Earth excited for Go-Go. I was like,
you're probably excited since day one.
I was like, yeah.
Because at that point, it was already a year since like we gotten like the MMPR comics. So I was like, come on, let's like do some other stories, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Oh, I forgot to mention. You guys want to talk about the MMPR anniversary issue that Boom is doing?
The what?
Oh, the anniversary.
The MMPR anniversary book or whatever. I think it's called Anniversary Issue, but they're doing like pretty much like it's almost like an annual, I guess, with different stories from different seasons, like Mystic Force.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. What are the others that they're doing?
I saw Mystic Force. Who else did I see?
We saw Astronomer.
Oh yeah, Astronomer going to court.
Big Raw.
Dude, I can't wait for that. That comes out at the end of this month. I think June 27th, I believe.
My birthday, June 25th. Who copping that for me, yo?
Oh, your birthday's when? June what?
June 25th.
I never
Wait,
knew
seriously,
that.
Ro?
Dude, we have the same birthday.
I know. I was just trying to act like I didn't know.
I hate you.
I didn't know. I know this nigga for 5 years. I didn't know his birthday was June 25th.
Michael Jackson died on our birthday.
Oh.
R.I.P. to the GOAT, man.
Use that picture. Use that new picture of Michael Jackson about to get a blowjob as the podcast artwork. Please.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I'm not trying to do that.
Another controversy. Oh no.
But yeah,
Nah,
that PR anniversary issue is gonna have some interesting stuff in it. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah.
Because the annual was so good, like the In Space one with the Zio. You know, we all read it. That was so good. So I want to see more stuff.
Hell yeah.
Deep down, that's the real reason why I was mad when they announced Old Man Tommy. I was like, dog, can you just do In Space, man? I was at work, I was daydreaming, I was thinking about an In Space comic. I was like, yo, imagine how raw In Space or Lost Galaxy comic would be.
I think this is it. I think with this Old Man Tommy, I think that's it. We're not gonna have any more Tommy stuff after this. You can't do anything else after Old Man Tommy. What can you do after Old Man Tommy? Can someone tell me that, please? Like,
you think Tommy's gonna die in this comic?
He has to die.
He's supposed to be dead already.
Yeah. And dude, like they purposely show like all his fucking suits, even the one where he wasn't in the suit for like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
The turbo suit.
The turbo.
You can't do anything with this after. Kyle Higgins, if you're listening, please, after this, the end.
I think I tweeted at Kyle Higgins. I think I said In Space. I think I just tweeted the words In Space to him.
Oh yeah.
And that was it.
Let me see. I'm trying to pull up what other previews we got here.
I don't know.
Or at least for that anniversary special or issue. Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't some dude from SPD and Alpha know each other?
Mick and Alpha. Mick from Ninja Steel and Alpha know each other. Alpha 5.
Ninja Steel's coming back.
It's cool. It's kind of cool, but then they're kind of weird at the same time because I'm like, how do they know each other if Mick has been a slave on the ship, on Galvanax's ship, and
Mick and Brody are the
and he talks
Mick
about
and Brody are the happiest slaves of all time.
Yeah, they're like happy to be on that ship.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
And like Mick talks about like going on an adventure with Alpha, like back in the day. I'm like, I don't know. Mick has been captured for at least 20 years, so I don't know how that works out. and during that 20-year span, even if he met Alpha, like sometime in between Turbo and In Space, that whole war was going on between Dark Spectre and Zordon's forces. So I'm like,
Ninja Steel continues to be weird.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea that Alpha comes back, but I'm just like, oh, I don't know, I don't really get it.
We should just call this episode Anniversary Talk, to be honest, because I'm about to ask y'all another question.
Sure.
Do y'all think that picture that I posted is from Ninja Steel?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's from Ninja Steel.
It has to be.
Because Christiani and Sulan War were at a con together. Mm-hmm. But then somebody said Christiani, she didn't have the blonde hair then, though. And I'm like, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
When they were at the con, she had brown.
Oh, yeah?
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
So, where'd you get?
It might be the light. It might be the lighting too.
Wait, where'd you get the picture from? Like, you got it from who's?
I got it from TJ's.
You got it from TJ's
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the date slapped on that?
It was 2 days ago, dog.
It was 2 days ago.
It was literally look who I ran into today or something like that.
Yeah.
Because
he's lying.
Yeah, he's definitely lying.
Because you triggered like a series of tweets because of that. So apparently some dude did his research. I forgot his name. And then that was from Ninja Steel. Mm-hmm. But of course they're gonna keep that shit under wraps as if we don't fucking know what the hell's gonna happen anyways.
Yeah, I know.
20 minutes of mid. That's it.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I was like, I wish I didn't post that because now we're all gonna get excited. The surprise is ruined. Not that there was a big one, because it was either, oh look, they're gonna do the stupid Megaforce thing again, or they're gonna do nothing.
I mean, we know Rocky's coming back and Trent and at least Wes, because we saw that Snapchat from like a year ago. At that chilling at that bar.
I mean, it has potential to be better.
Yeah. Maybe they learn from their mistakes from Super Megaforce. Yeah. Hopefully, let's hope. Otherwise, I'm not really gonna go crazy for it.
Yeah, like I'm not excited, like Rose said, because are we halfway through Super Ninja Steel? I forgot the show even exists.
We're up to like episode 9. We stopped at episode 8.
Shatter Grid out.
Yeah, Shatter Grid is the Power Rangers anniversary. Yeah. 25th anniversary.
The Ninja Steel Rangers are better in that than they are in the actual show.
I don't know about that. Brody was a little dumb.
Brody was a big dumb. When he cut the power stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking.
Let's not get into that.
Oh, it worked the first time. Let me break it again. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Also, we'll just throw this in real quick because I'm sure somebody will want to talk about it.
Sure.
Hasbro was talking about they're gonna do some movies.
Yeah. Which was
bound
to happen.
He bowed out for a second, but he said something that I agree with. He said instead of getting another reboot or a sequel to the reboot we already had, just do original movies that tie into the show.
I like that.
And I'm like,
and I want to talk about my dream that I had after that was announced.
Go ahead.
I had a dream that like the Power Ranger movies for Hasbro got like very popular and everything, and he started doing like little side story movies, like how Star Wars does those movies.
Oh,
like blah 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 Power Rangers movie or Power Rangers story.
Yeah.
And so Paul Rudd played this like scientific character who like had to harbor these two alien children who were running from the Trubians, and this takes place right like before SPD. So it's pretty much Paul Rudd playing Paul Rudd as a scientist in the Power Rangers universe. And he pilots like one of those like Bandai of America like Zord armors to like stop the Trubians because he's like, oh, we gotta figure out a way to get the Power Rangers help or something, but we don't have enough time. So that's what happens in that movie. And then like everybody was like, oh my god, that sounds like the greatest thing that ever happened. I was like,
that does sound cool.
I was like, yeah. And then at the end of the movie, Doggy Kruger comes and takes the kids under his care at SPD, and then boom, it ends right there.
Go.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. I may sound weird for saying, but I wouldn't mind a sequel to the Power Rangers movie. I mean, I know it's not that great, but the cast was pretty good though, and like I feel like it had potential.
Right. Not only that, but I feel like the reason why the first movie is because they didn't have enough action.
Right.
If you just put some more action in it, it's fine.
That's what I hate. That's how Power Ranger movies have always been too. Like not enough action. Yeah. Like MMPR, they had action in the beginning, and then they spent the rest of the they spent the rest of the time on Phaedos getting their ninja powers and stuff. Yeah, literally walking. Yeah, and blowing and getting pixie dust blown in their faces.
They're getting really high.
Yeah. And then they got their ninja powers after that, and then they didn't even morph. They didn't even morph a second time. They just appeared in their Ranger suits. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna morph again. Come on. And then after that, they go to the Zord battle, and then that's the end of the movie.
That's it.
And then Turbo, they're in their Ranger suits when they get their powers, and then they never morph until the very end. And I'm like,
even though they should have morphed several times.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, dude, come on, really?
When Divatox shot them missiles at the ship, I was like, maybe somebody should morph.
Nope.
Instead they float with their Zords in the water. They drive in the water. I'm not gonna lie, that scene was kind of raw, but I'm like, come on, he should have morphed.
Oh man.
Hasbro, save us, please.
Yeah, please make a good movie. Like, I don't care if you put in the Transformers universe. I really don't care. If you even do it, if you do that, but please.
Five, you say that. The morning you wake up and Transformers versus Power Rangers is announced. You're gonna flip a table.
Or Hasbro confirms future Power Ranger movies will take place in the Transformers cinematic universe.
I have a nice question for y'all.
And Marcus Zordon.
Oh hell yeah! What's up, bro?
For future seasons, since Saban doesn't have Power Rangers anymore, do you think we have more of a likely chance to see like more cameos or more well done cameos? Because we all know Saban was cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
But Hasbro got money.
We know Hasbro wants to put the money into it. Hasbro said so many times that they said Power Rangers has been undervalued for a long time, and they want to like expose it more into like what its full potential could be. So yeah, I think that's a possibility. I think they could be doing that for the first few years, and then like maybe after that make their own continuity and like just steer away from the main continuity, from the main timeline.
Yeah, I feel like they might try to pander to like the older crowd a little bit because we have been wanting a lot from Power Rangers that Saban hasn't been giving us.
And like something I love about Power Rangers is like it's a constant like timeline, constant continuity. Even though RPM takes place in a different dimension, it still links to the main continuity.
Yeah.
Like I still love how like a little kid show is able to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that during my rewatch too. With Lost Galaxy, I was like, yo, I cannot believe this is the same universe. I cannot believe Alpha's still here.
Yeah.
Right?
People want MCU quality like connections. Just watch the Zordon era.
Yeah, Power Rangers had it.
It's all
Power
there.
Rangers beat them to it.
Yeah. Because like it's awesome, bro. It really is. And I feel like to me that's what makes Power Rangers special. Because at this point, like all the Rangers growing up now in the main continuity have like grown up with Power Rangers around them because the Power Rangers have been around for 20 plus years. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's why it pisses me off whenever somebody goes, "Are you a superhero or what's a Power Ranger?" I'm like, kill yourself.
Sarah in the first episode, man, a Power Ranger, bro.
And I'm like, there's no way you haven't heard this name before.
I was like, this takes place in the same timeline as everything else. You gotta be kidding me.
You haven't seen them big ass robots flying around? Like, come on,
you guys are like the third ninja team.
Yeah.
The last ninja team split the earth open and threw 100 niggas into the ground.
At least Super Megaforce had a whole database dedicated to the Power Rangers. It had a whole Wikipedia page.
Yeah, it was weird though because in Megaforce season 1, the lady did add what he was.
Yeah.
The lady said, I was like, come on, this is the anniversary. Like, she should know what a Power Ranger is.
Oh, God.
But at least, like, I feel like with the Ninja Steel Rangers, they're not going to know who any, like, the previous Rangers are, unlike the Megaforce team did. Because remember when Tommy came and, what's his face? What the hell?
Troy?
What's Black Billy's name? Noah. I was like, oh my God, guys, it's Tommy.
And I'm like, how do you know this nigga?
And I'm like, oh yeah, the database that they had.
He looked it up on Google.
He's like, Google. Yeah.
Google, who's the Green Mighty Morphin Ranger? Tommy Oliver. He's like, of course. Dog. Imagine if that's how the Power Rangers universe is now. Like you could like the same way you research the presidents, you can research the Power Rangers. Like who was the 15th Yellow Ranger?
Yeah.
There's like Wikipedia pages, there's shrines. No, there's everything.
There's conspiracy sites on the Power Rangers universe.
Right.
There has to be.
You know, like what we saw with Matt and Go-Go? We need a character like that in Power Rangers.
I would love to have a character like that instead of like Victor and Monty.
Oh my God.
Dude, that'd be so cool if they had a Power Ranger conspirator.
He was like, the invasion in 1996.
It's gotta be linked.
Yeah, it's all connected.
No, they need a Power Rangers Civil War. That's what they need to. That's long
Hexagon, baby. Bro, watch my videos, man.
Oh, Drew, hey, dude, it could happen.
Hexagon.
If you listen, Hasbro.
Yeah, nah, don't make it a TV show. Make it like a animated show, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
You wouldn't be limited by your budget. You can do whatever you want.
And Sentai footage.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I feel like, so I was thinking about Sentai footage earlier with Hasbro.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Hasbro's going to keep using Sentai footage, or you think they're going to use less of it?
I think they might do. That's a good question.
I feel like they use some, but like they won't like rely on it as heavily as Saban has, because I can just even use the last few seasons like as an example. Look at the quality of the show because of the fact that they relied so much on it. So Hasbro has money.
I feel like they might take a Disney route, maybe. Like, they'll still use Sentai footage, but a lot of new footage too. Yeah,
because even Saban, like after Mighty Morphin, like the original Saban era, the amount of Sentai footage they were using was going way down. Like they were not,
because they had a lot more
filming their own stuff.
American footage. Yeah, they had a lot more original footage, which I like.
Yeah. So I don't know what Saban Brands,
especially Lost Galaxy.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
I don't know what Saban Brands was smoking. They were like, "Yo, just put the Japanese show on the TVs, and they won't notice." Nigga, yes, we will.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Oh man.
Oh my God. But anything else, guys?
I think that might be it. I know this is another short episode, but it's for the best.
Yeah, man. It's been a dry week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all out there repping your color, Abbies. Oh, actually, never mind, because the color week is over by the time you hear this.
That's true.
It's over by the time you hear this.
Be on the lookout for the other.
Huh?
For the what?
Be on the lookout for another one. Whatever theme we got next.
Oh yeah, whatever.
We should do a Megazord week or something.
Ooh.
Just throwing it
Sentai
out
5,
there.
you're a genius. You're a genius.
Just throwing it out there.
We'll start that after this episode comes out, so that way they'll hear it.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Shout outs to
the fan art, bro.
We got some art. We got some art.
Let's start off with
some
Cameron.
People. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because that was a funny poster.
5, are you showing it in the video?
Yes, I am, of course.
Okay, so
It's too beautiful.
First of all, look at how I look in the middle. And then second of all, this picture is hilarious. It's a Legion of Boom.
It's too funny.
Oh, it's so good. That actually brightened up my day because I was having a crappy week. I don't know about y'all.
I was having a really bad day that day, and then I just see that coming home from work. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. And then who was the other one by?
Shout outs to at Toku Muffin, AJ.
Toku Muffin.
AJ. It was AJ,
yeah.
I was not even expecting this. This happened last night or the night before, I forget.
The night before.
Night before. Dude, this guy just drew artwork of the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
All the characters that are icons for Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
Just drew it all out. I was like, wow, that was really nice of him.
Goat.
So we really appreciate it, and thank you so much for it.
I'm taken back. I never see the day, man.
And honestly, if you don't follow him now because he's got some amazing artwork. He did this awesome MCU artwork, and he's been doing it for like almost a year. I watched him, and he tweeted at I think James Gunn and a bunch of other people who work for Marvel, and dude,
that shit
he blew up like crazy. So he deserves it. He really does.
Yeah, man, for all that hard work.
Hell yeah. Hasn't gone unnoticed.
Follow those boys on Twitter. We'll have their links in the description.
I don't know Cam's at because it's like a bunch of letters.
It's a bunch of letters, right? I was trying to remember it.
We'll post it in the description.
Yeah. Oh man. Follow us on Twitter at Legion of Boom. That's LEG10N of Boom.
That's
you know
what I'm saying? Yes. It's LEG10N, not Leg10, not Leg10 on. My God.
We're on SoundCloud, YouTube,
and
iTunes. That's right.
Yes.
What else?
Yes, we're still 10, even though there's probably may or may not be more than 10 of us.
Yeah, may or may not. That's a little up in the air right now. Also, if you're listening to the episode and you just want to post your thoughts, use the Legion hashtag LEG10N podcast and let us know what you think. We always love to hear your thoughts, good or bad, or basic, whatever. Who cares? We like to hear.
If you want to tell Roy sucks,
tell him that. If you want to tell Tay he's not a real Kamen Rider fan, by all means, please.
Yeah, listen. We accept all criticism.
Yeah. Oh my God. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. I always wanted to say that.
Oh yeah, true. Because we're on YouTube as we speak.
Yeah. So fellas, on that note, Legion out.
Fuck sports.
Yeah, homies.
He says fuck sports. Damn.